Partners, associates, and distinguished guests, welcome to the 7th Annual LTC Financial Partners All-Partner Meeting. It gives me great pleasure to kick off 2 days of great events with one of America's greatest athletes. Give an Olympic-sized welcome to our keynote speaker, Bruce Jenner!
Thank you. My gosh. Good enthusiastic group, I like that. Now this is a good group for me to talk to. Why? Because these people out here are working on commissions. Their destiny is in their hands. Just like when I was running in the Olympic Games, my destiny is in my hands. Those are the type of people I like being around, the enthusiastic people. They're trying to get out there, they're trying to do something. And I applaud you for that. And I give a lot of speeches and talk to a lot of groups. Now, most of the groups I talk to, they're all like sad, you know, the economy and this and that. You had a great year. Congratulations. Let's hear an applause for that. I firmly believe the greatest competition you're going to face is you. Is each individual in this room has to compete with themselves on a daily basis to come up with a performance on that day, so that then day after day after day we start to build something. What I do is I call it finding the champion within, because I firmly believe down in our souls we have a champion that lives, that can overcome tremendous obstacles, that can do tremendous things in their lives. If you totally dedicate yourself to something, how good can you become at something? You ever think about that in your own lives? Total dedication. Because you know what? That's what I want right there. I can see it, I can feel it, I can almost touch it. There it is. That's what I want out of life. We dream about all these things. But our destiny in life is not going to be determined by our dreams, because our dreams only give us guidance, tell us what road to go down. Our true destiny in life is going to be determined by the concrete, gut-wrenching decisions about what we want out of life. It's about our decisions we make about what we want, concrete, gut-wrenching decisions in our soul about what we want out of life, because then you develop passion. You develop a work ethic. You have to get into that little uncomfortable zone, and when you're there, that means you're learning and you're growing. If you're just sitting back comfortable all the time, you're not moving forward. The ability to grow is to be able to be out in that uncomfortable zone and keep pushing yourself forward, even though there's fear and pressure and all the things about go along with it. You must move forward by getting out of your comfort zone. What has this business given you? An arena to play in, to test yourself, to see what you're made of. Especially, there's no restrictions on you whatsoever of how well you can do. Gamble your best shot in life. Dare to take risks. Life has got to be a great adventure. It's nothing. Surround yourself with positive people, uplifting people, people who want to see you do well. Turn around and help them, and you're truly a champion. After all of this, always believe in the power of you. Let's make it another great year. And thank you so much for having me. Thank you. Have a great year. Good luck to you.
Our next speaker started his career in the long-term care insurance industry as a producer in 1979, and in 1985 co-founded LTC Inc., a national agency. In 1997, only 12 years after he started the company, LTC Inc. was adding $100 million of new premiums each year to a book of business that exceeded $300 million. His vision helped define our industry. His leadership drives our company, and his coaching helps us all to become champions in our businesses. Partners, associates, and guests, please give a warm welcome to CEO and board member, Cameron Truesdale.
Let's talk about equity just for a minute. How many people, don't lie, were a little skeptical when Cameron and Craig talked about the whole share thing? Come on, let's just put your hand up. We know there were some people skeptical. You joined the parties, you wanted to be here, but you weren't quite sure. Larry Golfin, you going to believe in equity now? How about 19,489 is actually what it's going to be, Larry? How do you feel about equity now? Gary Melnikoff, where are you? How about $24,460, Gary, when you get your dividend? Do you believe in equity now? Rhonda Galeen, how about when you get, actually, and that number's wrong, Rhonda. I'm sorry, there's a mistake. It's $47,500, Rhonda. And Gene Cutler, stand up, please. When we send you, actually, $75,000 is the actual number, Gene. What do you think about equity now? We probably should have had calculators at every table because the answer is, drum roll, please. Come on, drum roll. How much per share? We had 10 cents. We had 13 cents. We had 14 cents. We had 20 cents. Does that mean 25 this year? No. Does it mean 30 this year? No. Does it mean 35 this year? No. How about 40 cents, partners? From a production standpoint, the year before last, our submitted premium went up about 20%. I think we placed 18% more during the first year of the economic Armageddon. This year, we increased another 20% submitted and 16% placed during a pretty rough time in our history. And again, it's a tribute to the people here. How about the USA account? $15 million of premium in the first year. We got a lot of valuable partners. The NEA has been another great account. If they're here, thank you also. We grew our profit 2 years ago, just to refresh your memory, okay, let me get the year right, 09. We ended the year with about 1.4 million in profit. We went to about 2.4 million in profit last year, and how about $4 million this year? A 70% increase. When I spend time with the people in this room, and I see all the talent, and not just in our business, I hear the diverse backgrounds, everything people have accomplished before in their lives. We've got a lot of champions in this room, and we need to take that champion, the inner champion, as Bruce called it, and just really turn on to your business, our company together, because we need everyone to pull together to be as big as we can be. And while we've done a lot, there's so much more we can do. If each agent in our partnership, if we create a culture where it was valued to have a little more activity, no matter what was going on, you made a priority. Remember, Bruce talked about what's the most important thing. I'm not saying it's the most important thing, it's selling a long-term care policy, but if you made an important thing to up your game a little bit, here's the power. We had some great weeks in June, right? Remember the $1 million weeks? Every single week, like 5 weeks in a row, 6 weeks in a row, we wrote $1 million, $1.2 million. I think we averaged $1.1 million or $1.2 million for 5 or 6 weeks in a row. Here's a great fact. If every agent had 4 appointments, that number would be $2 million. How's that for leverage? Not 4 a day, I'm talking 4 a week. $2 million. You know what the leverage is on our profitability and therefore your dividend? It's pretty wild. What really matters is your vision. How big do you see this company? How successful do you see your region? How successful do you see yourself? Because that's what's going to take us to the next level. We can be whatever or how much we want to be, and it is truly in our hands. And at this point, we're about a third, or maybe we're a third, or I don't know, some portion of the way up the mountain. We can make it to the summit with this group and this talent. And I look forward to standing on the summit shoulder to shoulder with all of you 5, 10 years out when we've really taken this company to what it should be. And it is this power, the group, this power, if we turn on that inner champion, as Bruce said, we can take it to anything we want to be. We will hit the summit, and it'll be an amazing company. Guess what? Owned by you. Thanks again. Looking forward to a great weekend. I appreciate all you do all year long.